Jonathan and Drew Scott rose to fame as the stars of HGTV's reality show Property Brothers, but while you probably think you know everything about these famous twins, you might have missed the fact that there's another brother. Here's the scoop on J.D. Scott. All three Scott brothers are from Vancouver, but they've also called Las Vegas home. For a time, Jonathan, Drew, and Drew's wife Linda shared a home, while JD lived in a bachelor pad turned family home nearby.
Welcome to the Scott family compound.
Though Jonathan and Drew's 5,400 square foot Vegas home allowed them to be close to JD between shoots, they were hardly ever there. According to the New York Times, Drew was only home about 3 weeks out of the year. And in 2017, he bought a house in LA with his wife, so it's unclear how often he actually gets back to Vegas. Though Jonathan spends more time in Sin City than his twin, he also has a busy schedule. One of the big reasons you don't see JD alongside his brothers is because he doesn't live with either of them. There's a reason JD hasn't been focusing solely on the spotlight. He was planning a wedding. The other brother has long been in a very public relationship with model and professional makeup artist Annalie Bell. But the couple took things to the next level when Scott popped the question in 2018. Bell posted on Instagram, "I had no real desire to get married until a couple months ago, so it's not like JD was scared or whatever people assume. He was just waiting for me, and OMG, the proposal was outrageous." Apparently, Scott filmed the whole thing with hidden cameras, so there's a fair chance fans will get to share in the celebration at some point, just as Belle shared some of the fun of her dress shopping and bachelorette party with People magazine. If JD seemingly stepped back from the spotlight, it could also be because he was battling a mystery illness for more than a year. The star told People magazine that he had a, quote, type of brain fog that made things just a little hazy. After testing, a neurologist claimed he merely had allergies, but things escalated once he returned from his brother Drew's wedding, when he began experiencing all the symptoms of a heart attack.
That event there was so bad that I thought that I was dying.
Doctors finally figured out how to treat JD's mysterious illness about a year into his debilitating symptoms. With treatment underway, perhaps Scott will emerge with some brand new creative projects. The Property Brothers aren't the only Scott faces to grace HGTV. JD has jumped in front of the cameras for a little-known web series called Can I Come In? Las Vegas, where he led viewers through some of Sin City's most interesting homes.
Today I'm hanging out on the set of Property Brothers.
Okay, are you done hanging out? This is kind of tough.
Scott has also appeared on Property Brothers at Home and Brother vs. Brother, where he hosted the behind-the-scenes web coverage. On the outside, it looks like JD is one of HGTV's go-to behind-the-scenes hosts. In the past, he's reported from the set of Love It or List It, Fixer Upper, and Income Property. He also served as creative director for the series Toddler vs. Toddler.
When we have to battle, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
So while we might not see Scott's face on screen all the time, he's certainly backing up his bros and working behind the scenes with the network. JD doesn't really need TV. The host prefers to use more intimate methods like social media to reach his fans.
I'm just here with some of my best friends. We wanted to say hi.
The star has 2 Instagram accounts, one for himself, which has amassed more than 156,000 followers, and a joint account with Annalie, which hovers around 5,500 followers as of 2019. Like most social media stars, Scott and Belle have been hawking personal care products on occasion. Scott also launched a little-known Patreon account where fans can buy access to private Periscope chats, exclusive videos, and behind-the-scenes blogs, signed goodies, and an unofficial spot on his board of directors. We might rarely hear about JD, but this Scott sibling does actually have his own series.
We're going for a ride.
JD was the host of 2014's All-American Amusement Parks on Great American Country, which saw JD chowing down on funnel cake, splashing down water slides, and riding the country's most twisty-turny roller coasters. He also hosted 2015's DIY Insider, where he went behind the scenes with the hosts of DIY Network's biggest shows.
He's a team player.
On Saturday Night Live's 40th anniversary show, Edward Norton cameoed in Bill Hader's role as Stefan, claiming that the hottest club, Yank, was
renovated by the third never-spoken-of property brother, Proppy.
JD shared the video via Facebook, writing, "Well, you haven't truly made it until you are a joke on Saturday Night Live." Clearly, JD has a great sense of humor, handling his D-list celeb status dig with grace. And while he may not be as well known as his brothers, JD's definitely making his his mark.
Let's have some fun!
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.